Hello, hello, community. Welcome to another session with our king. Fridays are king's sessions where we are getting inspired, educated, and motivated with our kings. So today we have our king, King George. So I'll just give it to him to just greet you, community. My name is Debbie from Zim. I'm your host today as we host our king also. King George, may you just introduce yourself and greet our viewers.
Thank you, Queen Debbie. Thank you, community, Bullrun community. From wherever you are welcome to this session. Yeah, I'm happy to be able to be part of this engagement with the community, whose aim is to educate, inform, and inspire the Bullrun ecosystem and the crypto industry at large, because we are live on YouTube. At this time and stage, as we wait patiently to reap the benefits of our investment, which is soon to come. I can't overemphasize the fact that we as Bullrun community find ourselves in a privileged position to belong to Bullrun ecosystem, and we should make the maximum opportunities to this in order to benefit from our tokens. Maybe you can go ahead now and give me the question.
Okay, thank you so much for introducing yourself to the community. If you're here for the first time, I would like you to hit a subscribe button so that, and also a notification button so that when you come live with this session, you're going to also able to see them on your notification. So if you're here for the first time, please, we would like you to subscribe, also to support us on our sessions. Thank you so much, King George, for that amazing introduction of yourself. So if I may ask, on Saturday, the 1st of November, our dev had an amazing session that you hold, which was which the topic was, do we really understand the time we are in right now? I just want to know if you had a chance to listen to it. If so, please can you just share a little bit about how you found this session useful, as also the community is going to also learn from this.
Yeah, thank you, Debbie. That was a very good question as a topic or a subject of discussion by the developer on the 1st of November. The question was, do we really understand the times we find ourselves in right now? And my answer to this question is clearly captured in in developer Steve's YouTube presentation of 30th October 2025. Those of you who might have time, you can revisit that session. It was very powerful, and it's going to really to open your eyes and mind on so many things. Steve also made the observation that crypto industry is a sensitive and volatile business, which is mostly controlled by emotion, fears of the unknown, and greed, and politics and economic factors, among other things. So it's an industry which is very volatile. Knowledge of the crypto industry are the forces at play is actually important, and it's an added advantage. So what I'm trying to say here is that the observation that Steve made is that the crypto industry we are in is sensitive and volatile, and it is a business which is not controlled by emotion, fears and fears of the unknown, and greed, and also some politics and economic factors, among other things. So with this in the background community, we are supposed to always be aware that this industry is really volatile. But now the knowledge of crypto industry and the forces at play is actually important and is an added advantage. If you really know these forces that are at play in the industry, you have an advantage. Over to you, Debbie, for any question again.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Because when I also listened to this session, it was emphasizing about knowledge, and you always talk about when you know something, you are not going to be robbed, or if you have knowledge of a particular thing, you're not going to be convinced otherwise. And knowledge is power, is always. So that was the biggest Can you answer that? Sorry for that. So this will take me to my second question. What do you make of the benefit of the last session on the part of educational provided by our devs on this particular Bullrun ecosystem? What do you benefit from what he told us on the 1st of November?
Yeah, thank you. My response to this is through our social media platforms, Twitter, X, YouTube, WhatsApp, Telegram, and Zoom. We learn a lot. We as a community learn a lot about what's going on in the crypto industry and the Bullrun ecosystem. We are well informed and educated, and therefore equipped to know facts from fictions, in order to make us decide or give decisions concerning our crypto investment. Lastly, the crypto space is fast-paced, volatile, and it is a new technology, and therefore it is wise to keep up to date with the developments taking place. So generally, these are my three responses to that question. What do you make of the benefits of these educational sessions provided by Bullrun? These educations we are receiving from the Twitter space, from YouTube, from Zoom, they are all adding up to enlighten us as a community and empowering us with the knowledge to be able to navigate this volatile crypto industry. It makes us well informed and educated, and therefore equips us with facts, so that we are able, at a time when we are faced with a situation like this, the bad situation, where people are panicking left and right, you are able to compose yourself from the knowledge that we have been given. You're able to compose yourself and make a wise decision relating to your investment. So maybe you can also tip into to especially advise the community that even as we are giving them this information, knowledge, we all as a community have to play, because this is a joint effort. Maybe you can elaborate to them the need for them to to participate in our sessions, and also give their contributions in whatever areas maybe they can play to enable us. This is a journey we are working together as a community. Maybe you can just give them a piece of advice.
Okay, thank you so much, King George, because I like the point you've talked about, because all our ecosystem, what we really do, which is one of our pillars, our 4 pillars, it's education. Education is key actually for a community to stand, because education stands as a roadmap, or you're going to a place you don't know. I think most of us here right now, this is our first bull run. We don't know anything much about bull run, but we have our dev team, our mom, they hold sessions to inspire, to educate us. But when you are getting these sessions, like when they are coming to us, telling us these sessions, what is happening? They are actually trying to give us the map of where we are going, so that we are not going to be panicking. We are not going to be uncertainty is so much in this industry right now. Fear, greed, everything is there in this industry right now. So imagine us having a guide, or let's say you're going to take a tour guide, somebody who's going to show us each and everything that we need to see in that particular, either we are doing a safari, we need to see where there is animals, where there is dams, where there is a lot of things. So it's just like having a map to know where we are going, yet we have never reached the place, or yet we have never visited this kind of place. But now, as our ecosystem emphasize on education as one of our greatest pillar, when we stay educated, when we stay inspired and educated, it helps us to understand the times that we are. And I think that was the main topic that he discussed, the times that we are. We understand it. Why? Because we have people who are taking us step by step, who are showing us every detail that we need to understand. So at the end of the day, what happens? We are not walking in the darkness. We are walking with light, with torch. Even if the journey might be very, very long, but if you know that exactly by this time I'm going to be arriving on where I'm going, if I face this, I'll have to do this, because we have somebody who is helping us to understand the market, understand education. So to you viewers right now, to you community, I would love and urge you to attend these sessions that we are doing online. Please do that. Why? Because you end up growing on your own. You end up having confidence and knowing that I'm holding an asset that is very valuable. Why? The why is how you get the answer why from this education that we are offering. We have Monday sessions, we have Thursday sessions, we have Wednesday sessions with queens. On Friday we have kings, and on Sunday we have our Queen Mother Awino. So this community is well educated, and now a person who is educated does not just fall for anything that comes on the way. You are not easily shaken, because you know what, you are well informed. You understand the community, you understand the ecosystem that you are, the values that you need to check, the tokenomics that you need to check, the mechanism that you need to check for you to see if you are in a right position. So at the end of the day, you are also invited in our Twitter, in our all of our sessions. You are invited. You should do it, and you should know that we are actually we are ready to do this. So I'll go to my third question to you, my king. I want to ask you a question that he really asked on our community event on the first. He said, do we really know, or do we really understand the time we are living in today? So if you can also answer me that through what he shared with us on the 1st of November.
Thank you, Deby, Queen Deby. You've really told the community something that is very important. We are launching this educational for three purposes. One is to educate us, one is to inform us, and also to empower us. So what I would wish also to add is that please let us pull our resources together. We are blessed in very different ways. There are those who are good in even doing poems. I saw a poem in our global forum, WhatsApp forum. It was very interesting. It was talking about the bear and the bull run situation and how people react to it. Actually, I would wish if we get time, I would wish to read it out to those who didn't listen to it. It was very good. Now, so in short, what I was just saying is that we need this is a team effort. Let us work together, so that we are able to reach as many people as possible through tweeting, through sharing whatever we have. and through commenting on all our sessions that we are, giving to you, community. Let's get back to the question. Now, do we really understand the time that we are living on today? And my answer to this question is yes. And I wish to support my answer by this response. Number one, from historical point of view, going by what happened in the previous bull run cycles, we are in a position to learn through history and understand what's happening currently, and what to anticipate in the future. Why? Because history has a tendency to repeat itself. Yeah. Secondly, uh, secondly, uh, the following signs and activities give us a clue that bull run cycle is around the corner. What are these signs? Number one is halving of the Bitcoin. This event actually is already seen. We already experienced it. Number two, there is panic selling due to fear of falling prices in the bear market caused by fear and greed. These are signs that we are seeing even in our community right now. There are those who are panicking, those who are selling, and the media is full of hypes that are really scary. Because there's a lot of talk as to whether really we still have bull run on, or it has come and gone. So if you are not well educated, if you are not composed, you will find yourself making big blunders about the safety of your investment. Now, there is also a trend by whalers to buy huge chunks of tokens during this bear market, taking advantage of the fear by traders. History teaches us that during bear situation, that is when people make fortunes. It is not during the bull run. It is during such moments when the prices are low, the DEX tool is showing all cryptos are red, and there's panic all over. That is the time the white men, as those we have in this bull run community, that's the time that we are supposed to be making our kill. Why? Because this is the time when the prices are very low. And it gives you, therefore, an opportunity to amass as much tokens as you can, taking advantage of the low prices. And that is what the whalers, that is what the institutions are doing right now. Why don't you ask yourself that as you are busy panicking and selling your coins, large institutions, corporations, and whalers are busy amassing, buying cheaply from you. Imagine. And then keep investing it and strategizing to earn what should have been actually yours. And you are doing this even with all the information and knowledge that our developer had been pumping on us. How to behave, going by the history of the crypto bull run cycle, what signs are there, how we should behave. Still, even despite that, we are still selling, and in the process losing our positions. So it's like our education is going in vain. It's going up in vain. The next point that I want to raise here is that we are anticipating printing of fiat money to stimulate the economy, and there are loud rumors that USA is about to do just that. So these are some of the signs that we as investors use to detect whether the bull run is around the corner. When you see when you see the interest rates by the Fed being brought down, when you see money being printed, when you see people panicking like we are panicking right now, when you see the whalers buying in large quantity, that should be a sign that something is around the corner. They say that before a storm, there's a lull. Yeah, so we are expecting a storm. When you see this kind of a lull, the bearish situation, that is the best opportunity to invest, not to panic and lose your position of your investment. Maybe we can go to the next question. I hope I've just tackled that.
Oh yeah, you really answered my question, and it's also, to just add on that what you said, because our dev Steve always say, when everyone is fearful, you need to be greedy. That's when you need to be greedy. So I'm just supporting the point that you said, when everyone is afraid like this, that's the time we need to add on to our bags, because that's the time to prepare. It's not in the Bullrun where you want to prepare, it's in the fearful times. That's when you want to go all in and to do the best and to accumulate as much as you can. So thank you so much, King George, for that. And my next question is, I want to ask you, what's your opinion on the world economic experts on the pace of which financial assets tokenization is moving actually?
Thank you for that question. I'll answer that by introducing somebody by the name Larry Fink. Larry Fink is actually, who is Larry Fink? Larry Fink is a global manager he's a manager of one of the local asset companies that is worth over $13 trillion. He's an advisor to government institutions and even central banks on economic and financial issues and challenges that are facing the world. He also sits in the World Leaders Forum as a co-chairman of World Economic Forum. Now, with his vast experience, Larry Fink in the world of business is currently leading the charge in the new financial digital implementation. He's a firm believer that whoever holds the liquidity, which is gold, stocks, and bonds, really controls the world. Larry Fink also, we also understand that tokenization of financial assets are at its early stage of implementation, led by the same Larry Fink, who is the largest asset management firm in the world, and aims to tokenize all that $13 trillion into the blockchain. That tokenization of assets is yet to be finally integrated on the chain. It is important to note that tokenization of assets is yet to be fully integrated in the chain. We are at early stages of doing that. And that stable coins raised among nations is also just heating up, and America is a monopoly, meaning America controls the bulk of stable coins right now on the chain. US actually holds 99% as a stable coin, which are pegged on the US dollar and launched on Ethereum. As you might be aware, Japan is jumping in because we don't want a situation where America is controlling the stable coins business, because there is there's a trend whereby America is now using the dollar to punish countries which are not aligned to its ideologies, and they are using the dollar also in the trade to punish those who are doing international trade with them using the dollar. So blockchain has been brought about in order to solve those kind of issues, because blockchain provides us an opportunity, you know, to do business unhindered. Japan is, because of that, Japan is right now jumping in the fray, and I've started working on their stable coins based on Japanese yen, and would launch it on Ethereum. And next year, also, you might have learned European nations through the euro is also launching their stable coin, and which will be pegged, which will be launched on Ethereum. Nations are also very busy putting up laws and regulations which are crypto friendly to help regulating crypto business. Now, coming back to Larry Fink's concern, given the aforementioned the points I've mentioned above, this gives us a picture of what's going on behind the scene to help fast track implementation of the financial assets tokenization. So just to go over again, what is being what Steve was trying to explain here is that the tokenization, the financial tokenization, asset tokenization, Larry Fink thinks that it's a bit slow, but we understand that currently we still have a lot of work to educate the world about crypto. Only about 7% of the world population are using crypto or are into crypto. So you can understand that we still have a long way, but we have to keep up the pace. We have to keep up the pace, because already there are systems in place, infrastructures in place, and what remains is to bring people on board. Maybe I think I've answered you. I hope I've answered you satisfactorily on the question as to whether we are doing enough, about how quickly the world is financial assets. The next question, please. Hello.
Okay, sorry for that. Okay, thank you so much for elaborating, especially to touch on the issue of Larry think to be the one of the chairman of World Economic Forum. Not just that, he's also CEO of BlackRock. That means he is actually the one who is actually leading and who is trying to make all assets to be tokenized. So that was really good. Thank you for also telling us about that, because truly is into asset tokenization, and he wants all assets to be integrated to blockchain technology. So thank you for elaborating that, and even to get to touch these bigger giants in the financial market. And this is one of the person who is really big in the financial market, not just big, a chairman of World Economic Forum. Imagine how he will impact or how he will influence people on World Economic Forum. So thank you so much for that. So again, I want to ask you another question, containing that. How does financial assets tokenization impact on our tokens?
Thank you. That's a good question. I'll answer that by saying first that the beauty of blockchain is that once you launch a smart contract, it stays on blockchain for life. Our ecosystem is going 3 years. Is going to be 3 years since it was launched on Ethereum blockchain. which, as you know, is the most popular blockchain of choice. To most developers and institutions, we boast of 3 years existence in the Ethereum blockchain and are 3 laps ahead. Therefore, 3 laps ahead of the beginners who are just now trying to do a catch-up. Our developer team observed the crypto industry and Ethereum blockchain and saw shortcomings, and used his knowledge to develop coins which answered all the questions. For instance, our Bullrun token is a utility token, and it is a token of its own kind in the whole crypto space. You know its features. Yeah, it has an inbuilt utilities for staking and boosting. It has ability to be staked and to earn yield in USDC stablecoins. Actually, it is a stablecoin in itself. It has ability to earn extra turbocharged boosters called NFTs and can also be compounded. It has an inbuilt capacity to trigger its own internal bull run, so that we don't have to wait for the full year bull run cycle. And currently, the bull run costs only $1.4. That's very cheap for a token which has that kind of potential. For instance, if you had $50, you can buy 30 units right now at that cost of $1.45. In Kenya shillings, that's only 6,500. In future, its value will compete Ethereum and even might rival Bitcoin. If you don't believe me, you just watch this space. Because it has an inbuilt capacity. Because it has an inbuilt capacity to trigger its own bull run, we have nicknamed it Bulldozer. Yeah, it bulldozes. It can bulldoze its way to bull run. Yeah, so bull run is really a form of a store of value, just like gold. But you know what? It's better than gold because gold does not earn yield, but Bitcoin earns as yield, and it's real good yield. It is a longevity asset, which is suitable to be able to be handed down even for inheritance. I pose a challenge to anyone listening right now to show us any token in the crypto industry with such kind of features and utility. There is none. Bullrun is a token which is very valuable, and we need to really protect it with the best education and knowledge that we are getting, or we are giving you from Bullrun. So our question was, how does financial asset tokenization affect our tokens? We made an asset called Bullrun, Killer Whale, and Survivor, and we tokenized it, and we created utility in it. So when we are talking about asset tokenization, this is what we mean. Can we go to the next question?
Sure, my king. Yeah, that was very, very interesting, because already we have an asset in our midst. We already have an asset that has been developed. That is already tokenized. Actually, it's just converting. Tokenization means converting your assets, right, into a what? A digital into a digital world-class tokens, right? An asset converted into a world asset digital tokens. That's what is tokenization mean. So which means I already, the good part, it really reminds me of, all this thing that is happening right now. Already our dev has done it already, because now Larry is doing it to convert their assets into tokens. Now we have an asset that is already a token. Imagine that we are already far ahead. And just to add on what King George was saying, we are far ahead. We are so ahead, in this industry. He said we only have 7% out of the whole world. Only 7% of the global adoption, crypto global adoption is only 7%, which means the rest of the people are not even aware about cryptocurrency. They have to be taught about it. So now imagine us just being 7%. Already, all of us are here right now, the 19 of us who are here, including us, we are part of that 7%. Imagine just 7%, the global adoption. Only 7%. Imagine how early we are in this industry, and already we are already an asset that is already tokenized. Imagine the concept is already done. So which means we are in this early, and hold on to your asset. Never sell your asset because of panic, because of flash, whatever that you might think. Some people are saying Bullrun is over. Even if it's over, I'm here to tell you, even if the Bullrun is over, I'm not saying it's over. No, don't quote me wrong. Even if it's over, what I want to tell you is your Bullrun token is an asset. So once it's an asset, what does it do? It's an asset that actually ban tokens, which is causing scarcity in the market, and which means that token, the value of the token is going to be more valuable than anything else. So imagine, how do you see yourself in the next 10 years, in the next 5 years? Because here we are also we have to project according to years to come. So that will take me to my question, King George. What are you what our developers developed our tokens and launched on our all of our tokens in an Ethereum network, right? So what can you tell us about our tokens that are actually developed on Ethereum network tokens?
Thank you for that question. Let me just go back to the question. What are our tokens developed and launched on the Ethereum blockchain? And how do they stand out among others in the crypto market? I've just first I'll respond by saying we have three tokens in our ecosystem. We have Bullrun, we have Killer Whale, and we have Survivor. A lot of brains went into developing these tokens. It required the skills of a financial and tokenomics engineer, whom we have amidst us in the name of Steve, our developer. The tokens that he has developed, especially Bullrun, is one of its own kind. And it is a token which we need to protect with all our energy, because it is a token that is going to give us empowerment. It is a token that once it gets to be known. Oh, I'm telling you, very few people are going to afford it. And that's why I'm repeating again, please don't panic because the price of our tokens are low right now. It is okay. That's how it's supposed to be. History is teaching us that. And number two, it is an opportunity to increase the stock of our tokens, and we get ready to buy when it is good. I'm foreseeing a situation where even in this bull run that we are anticipating, that we are waiting, these prices of these tokens are going to go beyond our means. For my advice to those who are still standing, behind the fence, get in. Crypto is a wave, is a hurricane. It's going to carry people, and those who will not have jumped in, are going to drown. Why? Because it is a technology which is just starting, and definitely it is bound to change the way we know, money, money, fiat system as we know it. Now, our question was, what are our tokens developed and launched on? What are the tokens developed and launched in Ethereum, and how do they stand out among others in the crypto market? I've just explained to you how our number one token is one of its kind, and definitely it's a horse that is going to beat all other horses during the bull run. We have other two tokens. Maybe let me just delve into something, because we also need the people coming from other regions to know, like Africa is large. We have different currencies. So when I'm talking about a dollar, you might not be able to understand what I'm talking about. I'll give you the example of killer whale. Killer whale right now has a large volume out there for sale. And do you know how much it's costing? 0.000281. This means that with 6,500 Kenya shillings, which converts to $50, you can get 1,900,000 units of killer whale. In Zimbabwe, the land of Deby, Queen Deby, you only need 16,000 Zimbabwe dollars to buy 1,900,000 units of killer whale. In Botswana, it's even much cheaper because their currency is very strong. They need only 220 Botswana pule to buy 1,900,000. Where do you get that kind of deal? And my point I'm driving to is this. Imagine at the peak of the bull run, when the prices go bananas, and they will go bananas, trust me, the value of these coins can climb to one killer whale per dollar. How much does this convert to your 1,900,000? We talk to you these things and you take it as a joke. You are going to go crazy with the kind of money that you are going to get with this bull run. Survivor token is equally as cheap because it's still also in the range of 0.0040 and 2 or 1. So you have an opportunity in this bear situation to buy and load your bags, because when killer whale comes to $1 in the next bull run, very few people are going to. If you can afford, you'll only buy very few. But now it's like we are giving it to you for free. Actually, it is free. In conclusion, okay, let's go. Let's give me the next question.
You can go ahead. I see what you're doing to me, huh? You can go ahead in conclusion, King George. You can go ahead in conclusion. So just to summarize,
Okay.
just to
Okay. Let
summarize
me,
the this powerful session. I see what you're doing to us. It's okay. Very soon I'll be a millionaire.
now, in conclusion, community, I just want to conclude by saying this. Number one, this Bullrun ecosystem is the best in the crypto space. You can sell the idea to anyone without fear that you'll be embarrassed or or he will be scammed or fooled. Number two, it is backed by a strong community of dedicated investors working and working together with the sole purpose of achieving financial empowerment. We are on a journey marching forward to achieve financial empowerment in this community. That is our game, our aim and game. We have free education offered by developers 3 times a week, education which is well researched, analyzed, and synthesized, just for you to swallow. You don't have to chew. It's already synthesized. The education is so useful that we Bullrun community are confident to make choices on investments without fear. We are updated on the latest global regulations by governments and streamline to streamline and facilitate smooth operation of crypto. In this community, and probably it is the only one, where developers freely interact with our investors, sharing their valuable knowledge and experience in the crypto journey and industry at large. This ecosystem does not discriminate anybody in terms of race, color, skin, nationality, gender, age group. Uh, now, ask me how. I want to start with the youth. The youth, if you're around, you listen to me keenly. With the current unemployment situation in the world and in Africa in particular, school leavers or dropouts, the universities and college graduates can all invest in this ecosystem and get financial empowerment to create their own income earning opportunities. You know as well as I do that no government in Africa or institutions or companies will offer you meaningful employment at a salary able to meet all your needs and to prosper you. Secondly, the mothers, the single mothers and the widows. I'm talking to you right now. We all know what mothers and girl child are going through. You are actually the breadwinners in most setups, and it is worse if you are in Africa. The fathers, in many cases, do not know or plan what the family will eat. Breakfast, lunch, supper. To them, life is a night. To this our women colleague, life is a nightmare because other than their immediate families, we also have extended families which they must cater for as a must. The orphans in the family, the old age family members who have nowhere to turn to. Relatives from father's side, relatives from mother's side, it's unbearable. You know our African extended relationships. I have not mentioned school fee, clothing, health, Medicare. We are on our own. You ladies. Can you wake up and take advantage of Bullrun to help remove you from this deep poverty pit where you are stuck. God has brought us an opportunity to rescue us, especially in Africa, from abject poverty, helplessness, and hopelessness. Join Bullrun community for your survival. Buy survivor tokens. I'm talking now to the old men, the working class. We are the most unfortunate of the world. Ask me why. Men are expected by God's design to be the providers of their families and extended families. But sincerely speaking, how many of you can swear that the salaries they are receiving from their employment are able to meet all their needs with enough to spare to enjoy their lives comfortably? Let us do the checklist. If you are in the city, you are working in the city, from your salary, you are renting. Are you renting a comfortable house? No. That salary is not enough to give you a comfortable residence. How much do you use in commuting to and from work every day? It's a stress. You have children who also go to school far away from your residence. Commuting for them, commuting expenses for them is required. Lunches for the kids. You have to give them packed lunch. You have to pay their school fees. Are school fees and other requirements fully met for a family of a minimum of 3, sincerely speaking? In the city? I doubt it. You are always in arrears. Are you able to, at short notice, and as the only member of your family who has been blessed with work, are you able to attend or meet medical costs of all your sick parents or siblings at home from the same salary? You know the answer. Are you sure that you are able to clothe yourself, your wife, and all the children well? I don't think so. From the salaries that we are paying, you are working, but you are helpless and hopeless. The future is bleak, and you cannot dream any dream of a beautiful home of your own, or owning a car like some of your colleagues, or from a high school and college mates. You can't socialize. You see, yani you can't socialize. Am I lying? The older generation, it is a pity if you visit our rural homes and witness the poverty prevailing. No wonder the lifespan of us is shrinking every passing day. The kind of pensions that retirees are receiving have not been adjusted for too long to reflect the inflation prevailing. What 1,000 shillings can buy now could buy what 1,000 could buy 10 years ago. I mean, you need 5,000 Kenya shillings to buy right now. How are these people surviving? How are they surviving? These guys are suffering. They develop blood pressure, are not getting enough nutritious meals a day. And who unto her or he who gets sick or needs treatment The family sometimes, I'm talking from reality, sometimes is divided on whether to buy expensive medicine or put food on the table. That is the picture. It is very gloomy. What are the solutions to the youth? I'm talking to you. Be careful what courses or professions you pursue, because AI has arrived to take over all the jobs for which you are being trained. Africa is not catching up with the technology we have. We are not even aware that we are still doing curriculum where you are asked who discovered Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe. I don't know how that will put food on our table.
Right. You're right. Oh.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is this. Be careful what courses or professions that you are pursuing, because AI has arrived to take over these jobs for which you are being trained right now. Already in developed world, robots are replacing waiters in hotels. Workers in factories are being replaced by robots. Caregivers in elderly homes and hospitals, including nurses, are being replaced by robots. There are better equipped robot teachers who do not demand any salary, leave, or labor, right? And the list continues. Visit the internet for more jobs which are just about to be replaced or which are being replaced. This information is out there published. So that just shows you that the technology that we have here is changing our lives so fast, and we need to catch up with it. The situation is not so grim, my friend. All we need is to change our thinking and re-strategize. It is said that survival is for the fittest. The government we elect to create jobs are sleeping on their jobs. Some have turned their backs on promises that they gave while doing campaigns. What is the solution now? Instead of wasting your time pursuing courses which employment is not guaranteed, ask parents to invest a seed for you in this project. It will give you enough money to start your own income earning project. You have the brains, you have the youthful energy. Most of us from Africa, we have land in the rural setup. You don't need to go to the city and suffer there. When you have an acre or two of land and you have invested a seed in Bullrun, and you are going to get, which is going to give you financial empowerment, you have created a job for yourself. Use that financial empowerment, invest it on land, and you are successful. You'll be more comfortable than this poor fellow who is employed at meager salary and cannot even meet every time with the taxes and insurance and stuff. The takeaway home money is not there. So my advice to you, youth, you get to invest in this project. Tell your parents. Don't let them misuse money to buy you jobs or to take you to courses for which there are no job guarantees out there. Self-employment will give you autonomy to manage your own life, to determine how much income you want to get, and you plan your own time. You even be going for vacation at least once a year. Salary jobs cannot give you such financial satisfaction and freedom. So much with the youth. Now let's go to mothers. What's my advice to mothers? How do we get out of this grim situation? You mothers are the backbones of our society. In situations of lack of financial empowerment, mothers suffer most. We depend on you to put food on the table for us. Take care of the sick and till the land, and all these you are expected to do miraculously. What is the solution? Use every available means to get some money and invest in Bullrun token and other tokens like Survivor. I gave the example, and at least the minimum you can invest in our tokens to enable you break away from this cloud of poverty hanging on our head. Those monies are very low. If I were you, I would invest heavily on Bullrun. Bullrun as a token gives us perpetual income. If you invest well, at your old age, you don't need to break your back tilling the land. Every month, with the bank on your hand, your telephone, you'll just see money getting into your wallet, and you transfer it through M-Pesa in Kenya, and you convert it, and you just live comfortably. People will ask, how is this lady? How is David dressing so nice? Like, where is he getting the money? She's not going out to work, but she looks pretty all the time. She is wise. She's investing in crypto. So that is my advice to the ladies. When the market goes right, as we expect, you will get income to help you invest in agriculture. For those who are living in our rural areas. And in future, we are going to delve further on opportunities available in farming and how to acquire cheap motorized farming equipment. We are going to use this forum not just for you to be able to invest, but also to invest in Bullrun, but also to advise you on how you can utilize your investment returns from Bullrun to create jobs and opportunities that reach out to the masses that are really needy. This will increase your yields and let me just go back. I want to tell you something. When you invest in Bullrun and you are financially empowered, you are going to forget about using the hose, the traditional tools to till your land, because they make you break your back for nothing. They are cheap machines which we are going to advise you to buy which are handheld, which are not expensive. You don't need to buy a tractor. No, these days the Chinese have come up with very good machines, easy to handle. You just walk with it and you till the land. You don't need to use the donkey, the poor donkeys and the poor bulls. The animal rights people, if they find you hitting the bull to dig for you, then you'll be changed. So, so what I'm trying to say is, if you invest in Bullrun, it's going to empower you financially. It's going to enable you to do better farming because you are empowered financially. You'll buy equipment that you need and stuff. This will increase your yield and provide you enough food for your family and even enough to spare to sell and more income. We in Bullrun are keen to see you succeed, and will provide education on community coming together, working together, even pull yourself together in cooperatives so that you can add value to whatever you're producing and increase your earnings. We are seeing a future bull runners who are exporting even food stuff. Yeah, because you have the financial ability to invest and enjoy the large scale farming. Now, this is for the older generation, the older fathers. For those fathers who are fortunate enough to be earning an income from whatever source on a monthly regular basis, please set aside at least 20% of your earnings and save in Bullrun. I know most of you who are working have cooperative credit and saving societies. You belong to savings and credit societies. If you want to enjoy real income from Bullrun, save in the cooperative, get a big loan, a good loan, invest heavily in Bullrun, and the return from Bullrun is going to enable you to pay your loans very quickly, your cooperative loan very quickly. Yeah, because you have a regular income from Bullrun. Whatever you're earning, you can even redouble repayment so that you are free to enjoy your full salary, and you also have a regular income coming from your crypto investment. We are supposed to work smart, not work hard. The times of working hard are gone. We are supposed to work smart. Yeah. Community. My final word is to break away from the community. The opportunity to break from poverty is right here. Do not choose to continue struggling with life, which is actually very short. We have a short life here. You are not born to come and witness other people living in the heaven right here, while we are living in hell right here, with a promise to live in heaven. You can live both worlds here, heaven on earth and heaven in heaven. The choice is yours. That is my final word.
Wow. We have to live both heaven and earth here. I really like the statement. It's really, really encouraging. It's really, really encouraging. So, with that said, I just want to shift into our Monday session. It was so powerful. So, I don't know if you went through if you go through the session, or you listened to the session on Monday, which had a question that our king asked. If you can enlighten us about this question, he said, when is the bull run? Maybe you can enlighten us on this question. I don't know your response. Can you give us a response about this question according to what she said?
Thank you, Debbie. We are going to analyze and dissect King Steve's presentation on 3rd November. The subject was, when is the bull run coming? Now, my question is, why are investors selling their tokens and packing their bags to leave, saying the bull run is over? Why are they doing that? My answer is, this is a question the developer chose not to answer deliberately and directly, but post it to the community and the crypto space, because we are on air. We are being received in the whole world. So whatever we are discussing here is actually information not to benefit just our community, Bullrun community, but it's supposed to benefit the whole crypto investors worldwide. Now, this is he said, our developer said that crypto industry actually is emotion oriented, or emotions play a very big role. He pointed out that emotions should be left out when you are investing in crypto. Instead, investors should apply rationality. Rationality actually comes from being well informed and being knowledgeable. And not just that, the knowledge is also only useful if it is applied. So whatever that we are teaching you, educating you, it's going to be of no use if you don't apply it. He said education gives us assurance and a sense of security. It makes us understand why the market is behaving the way it is. Through learning the history of the market process surrounding crypto, we are placed in a position to understand what is happening now and possibly going to happen in future. Before I proceed, I have to give a disclaimer that this is not an investment advice or an advice for you to invest. We are just sharing whatever that we are learning from the internet, and which are all out there in public. And also as crypto enthusiasts, we also query Google on everything that we need to know about what's going on in the crypto industry. Maybe Debbie, you can give me the second question.
Okay, thank you. Just before the second question, I just want to just paraphrase or maybe aid on what you have touched. You said why everyone is selling, and he talked about when you are investing, feelings should be left out when it comes to investment, and everyone is panicking, everyone is packing their bags, they are going. Well, many of us are panicking, and meanwhile, the companies like Bitmine, which is led with Tom Lee, they are just purchasing. Actually, they just purchased few weeks ago. They just purchased 3 million worth of Ethereum. And this is happening. It also happens that this so-called Tom Lee is also the largest so-called company called DAT, which is digital asset treasury. They are actually buying these tokens big, and others are busy cashing out or panicking, selling, and all that. imagine, can you ask yourself, why are they actually buying? Why are they actually buying? Well, it's us. We are being fearful. We want to exit the market. We don't want to see the market red. But themselves, they're actually doing that. And these are not just small people. They are big companies that actually have impact in the crypto industry. So I think you have touched a big question, actually, why actually others are buying while these others are selling, and that alone will answer the question. Will answer the question, King George, that when is the Bullrun? Already with that, it will tell you. It will tell you, because if Bullrun was over, these guys would not even spend their money. And these are
Yeah,
big companies. They will not
they
even
wouldn't be.
spend their damn to buy any coin, because they are big companies which are actually holding a lot of people's even digital assets. And at the end of the day, they are buying big. Someone is cashing out. They're supposed to be, you need to think about that. So our second question that I will be asking you, King George, is when what can you say about the current waves in of the institutions buying investment or buying and investing heavily in the cryptocurrency in millions in dollars, when the general traders are actually cashing out or panicking?
Thank you for that question. Actually, you have answered part of it. I'm just going to reinforce it and say that using also the example of Tom Lee, the Bitcoin investor. Tom Lee is a proprietor of a Bitcoin company and has just bought Ethereum to the tune of 300 million. Imagine this week. Bitcoin happens to be the largest digital assets treasury right now. And digital asset treasury was actually started by Mr. Michael Saylor with the purpose of accumulating massive bitcoins through debts and loans. Now, the next that we are watching is Ethereum, and the blockchain has started also amassing that. So, what I can say about that is that the whalers, those who are buying right now, those are people who have studied the bull run or the crypto ecosystem, and they know how the market behaved in 2017. It was a repeat in 2021, and last year we also started seeing signs of a similar trend. So people are very keen. Those who are crypto enthusiasts, we are doing it for money, for our lives. So we are very keen to know what's going on. So what I can say is that the current wave where institutions are buying heavily, while we poor investors are busy selling out, it means that we are transferring our wealth to the people who are already stinking rich. We should not be doing that. Let us use the knowledge that we're giving you on this forum. Use it wisely to be able to protect your savings. If you have waited for 3 years for the bull run, and the bull run is only 1 month ahead, or 2 months ahead, or 3 months ahead, why are you selling? Why can't you wait? If you've waited for 3 years, why can't you wait for 3 months?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
Yeah. I like that. I really like that. You've waited for all this while. Why can't you just wait? Even if it's 6 months, why can't you just
You're
wait?
just
Why can't you
seeing the
just
finish
wait?
line. You're just seeing the finish
Yeah.
line.
You can say that again. You can say that again. And not just that, not just that, this alone, where these big sharks are coming in, it has to tell us something. Why are they coming in? These people are they are businessmen, they are business people, they are people with high, who are high when it comes to finances on this, or who have impact in financial industry. These are big people who have a financial impact in all our community, be it worldwide. Actually, let me talk about worldwide. Our devs talk about three agencies who agreed that the future is decentralized, which is US Fed, BIS, and World Economic Forum. These three giants, these are giants in finances worldwide, and they are agreeing that the world is going digital. Who are you not to come in and wait for 3 months, as our king has said, for 3 months, yet you have been here for 3 years? So this alone should tell you something about what is coming. Even in the midst of chaos or whatever that is happening in the market right now, this alone will show you that there is something that we don't know that they know. There is something that we don't know that they know. But I'm glad you community are here, and you are set, and you are set for what is coming and what is ahead. Because why? You have chosen the right community ecosystem, the beautiful ecosystem which each has tokens which are actually good. We token that has ways of obtaining liquidity. Imagine with all the liquidity that is going to come, the money that is going to come in on chain, this liquidity is going to be captured by our way of retention of liquidity. So all this is for us, and I want to thank you for those who are here and who have been here for so long, for holding on, because truly speaking, the giants of finance are taking positions. You need to also think about it, that why are they taking positions? Why are they putting everything together? If the Bullrun is gone, why are they doing that? That's a question you need to answer on your own. So, King, as I go to my question, the other question, what lesson can we learn, us as community, from this all information that you have given us?
Thank you, Debbie. We have really answered this question. You have talked about it, but I think it's worth answering again. We have to repeat it until it goes in. What can our community learn from these whalers, from these whales who are busy amassing and buying in millions of dollars, while we are wasting away our few tokens, which we have invested and which we are looking forward to give us a break, and make us financially empowered. Why are we wasting our opportunity? Now, this investor really knows something about Bullrun cycle. This Tom Lee, he just bought $300 million worth of crypto. He knows how the world has reacted to new inventions in the past, and have used the insights to understand what's happening now and what to anticipate in the future. This brings us back to a session just a few days ago by developer Chris, when he said, when the topic of the day was history repeats itself. This was clearly illustrated in his YouTube session of 30th October. If you have time, you can revisit it. I think that answers that question.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. answering that question. Indeed, history actually is repeating itself. We see it in the past. So this brings me to my other question. By looking back to the arrival of internet technology in the early 90s, right? What can we draw from these times to be able to understand the impact the impact we should expect from Fi network or blockchain technology now is in the future? What do you think should we learn from this?
Thank you, Debbie. Looking back to the arrival of internet technology in the early 90s, what we can borrow from this is this one. The arrival of internet took the world by storm. There were two camps which emerged. Camp number one, and which were the majority, were people who never believed in the internet and its potentials. There were those who have no idea what is going on. Let me see. Just hold on. I'm mixed up somewhere. When we are looking back at the arrival of internet, it took the world by a storm. There were two camps which emerged. Camp number one was the majority and were composed of people who never believed in the internet. I want to stress that, yeah? And its potentials, like Google, email, social media, and the like. There are those who have no idea what is going on around them and in the world, and unfortunately enough, they are not willing to come out of their discomfort. Of their discomfort zone. I don't call it comfort zone, it's a discomfort zone. To understand what is happening. It's like they are hungry, and there is food already prepared, but they do not know whether to join the table or die of hunger. It's unbelievable humanity, this world we live in. When internet came in the early 90s, I was there, I was working, I was young, and people, especially human beings, we don't receive freely what is new. We always have fear for what is new or what is not known. I'll give an example of myself. When computers came, I was working in an environment where I didn't have access to computers. Computers came with a lot of opportunities. Those who were not exposed to the computers then missed a golden opportunity. How? Because up to now, people of a certain age group upward are computer illiterate. And imagine what computer is able to do for you. That is my fear right now. the technology that we are having, or that is being created right now, the digital monetary finance era that is here, it's going to evade some of us. But this is more serious than the internet, because this one involves money. Everybody needs money. Everybody uses money for day-to-day activities. Can you imagine a situation where at the end of the digitalization of money and DeFi and blockchain, and all the money as we know it disappears, and you are there, unfortunate enough, you don't have a wallet, you don't know about crypto, and you're supposed to buy it. How are you going to behave? It's a pity. I can't imagine, because this one is a technology which you cannot afford to leave you behind, because you'll be in shame. You'll be in deep shame.
I can imagine.
You can imagine, eh? So we are talking about a serious thing here. What was the question once again? Maybe I'm digressing. I'm excited about this topic. Looking back at the arrival of the internet, that's the question. In the early 90s, what can we borrow from those times to be able to understand the impact we should expect DeFi and blockchain technology now and in the future? And I think I've just answered you that it's going to be deadly, dangerous if you miss out on this, because first it's coming with an opportunity for a lifetime opportunity to be rich. If you don't invest in it right now, when the cost is very low, like I told you, where with $50 you get 1,900,000 of these tokens. And believe you me, just like Bitcoin is now $115,000 for one. These tokens we are playing around with will be about there or even more than that. And you will not be able to afford it. Now you are being given for free. Why can't we take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, and enrich ourselves? Because once you are left, like I'm saying, you will not be able to afford it. It will have left you down. You will die poor, because you cannot afford $150,000 to buy one unit of Bullrun, which you can buy right now at $1.45, and you get 30 units. Or you buy at $50 and you get of killer whale, and you get 1,900,000 units, which in due time will cost $1 to one token. And you have used $50 only to buy 1,900,000. And you will never get that opportunity in your lifetime. Imagine how we are wasting ourselves. We have an opportunity which God has given us to make us break out of poverty. And it is unfortunate. I want to use a bad example. There are three types of people in this world. The first people are those who make things work. The second people, and there are a reasonable group, at least an idea like us in the Bullrun community, who are aware that there's something called crypto, which has arrived with goodies. And the last and unfortunate group of people are those who don't even know that there's anything happening in this world about crypto. And they are about maybe 80% of the world population. Imagine the opportunity that they're going to miss. Let us wake up, men, and help the society. We are behaving like that, and yet we need help. And help is here. And it's like we are begging you, please come to the table, come and eat. And you have the appetites and the energy to go to the table. And you're refusing to make moves to go to the table and eat. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, that's that for that. I think I've answered it clearly. I've given the basic examples of how we can. Our developer is very advanced, so he works over this. And in fact, from the time I started analyzing his presentation, I've learned a lot. I've realized that we are not keen to know what is happening. If you take time and listen to Steve's session, they are eye-opening, they are equipping, and it's an opportunity for us to get rich, which he has given us. Let's go to the next question.
Thank you so much for answering that question very well, and you you described it very. I like it when you tell us that it's like calling people to come and eat, yet you have an appetite, you are hungry, you want to be called, please, can you come to the table? Can you? And indeed. Just to add on, a few weeks ago, Larry Fink pushed the tokenization. He said he announced that the future is digital. So you are saying, do not be left behind. You said you do not be left behind, because once you are left behind, you are going to be
You're doomed.
Imagine they're telling you, we don't no longer use money. We are using blockchain. Do you have your wallet? Please, can you scan your wallet? And you don't have a wallet.
And you go back home hungry.
And you don't have a wallet.
with your pule and your Zimbabwe dollar.
You can imagine how that will be very, very, it will be embarrassing. It will be embarrassing. You start to ask, what is a wallet? What is a wallet? You don't know everything is tokenized now. And you are asking, what is tokenization? Oh my goodness. And you are here. Please take this advantage. Larry is actually pushing to tokenize stocks, to tokenize bonds, to tokenize real estate, to tokenize commodities. So please don't be left behind. At the end of the day, once you're left behind, you will be embarrassed in the airport. You'll be embarrassed when you go to London. You'll be embarrassed when you go to Singapore. They'll tell you, please, we don't need the card, no longer need that. Just scan your wallet, then it will deduct the money that you need. So please. 30 years ago, people were criticizing the internet and phones. Today, we cannot live with these things. Look at us here. We are using our phones to communicate. We are using our phones to take pictures, to snap beautiful moments with our loved ones, to send our loved ones beautiful messages, to just capture those beautiful moments in vacations and all that. So imagine, we cannot live without a phone right now, without the internet right now. So the history is repeating itself. We are repeating the history. And 30 years ago, that 30 years ago is now in the financial industry now. So we need to be aware of what is happening in this industry. So that brings me to my last question, King George. So my last question is, What can our community and the world at large learn from this?
Wow. It's very interesting. Let me just see. What our community can learn from this is very clear and it's very simple. And you have just said it really. There's nothing to add. What our community and the world should realize is that we should learn from history that certain advancements and human progress comes once every many years, maybe 10, 20, 15 years. There's one that has arrived right now, and it is touching on our monetary system, the fiat system, which is so weak and which is letting people down. It has failed to be an asset which you can use to keep your. What I'm trying to say is, money has failed its functions, its core function as a store of value, for instance. Because like right now, I can't imagine anybody in his right senses keeping his money in the bank. You work hard, you get your money, and you put it in the bank. And the bank uses this same money to lend out at 15% per annum, or even more. If you go back for your same money, you just pretend that the bank does not know that you are a big saver there, and you go back to the same bank you want to borrow money, and see what interest they'll give you. They'll charge you from the loan, that the money that they're giving you. You will know that the bank is exchanging us, exchanging you. So, but on the other side, on the flip side, if you invest in Bullrun, for instance, and you put good money there, an example, say like $1,000 worth of Bullrun. Yeah, there are those of us who can afford that. And then our market cap required to trigger USDC distribution reaches 10 million. Can you imagine that in 1 month, that token worth $1,000 will yield you $1,000? Where do you get that anywhere in the world? When I'm saying this, outsiders may be thinking that we are joking in this community. That is the reality. And hitting $10 million in market cap in our Bullrun, for instance, is just a joke during real Bullrun. Because real Bullrun is coming in with heavyweights, with institutions, with money. Ethereum people, serious institutions are launching their businesses, their development, their developed tokens on Ethereum. And we are early birds, we are already there. When they come and buy, one institution only is enough to sell us crazy. Am I talking sense, community?
You are indeed.
And there are so many. The liquidity is going to be like an ocean, Indian Ocean. Yeah, it has never happened before. That's what we if what Steve is teaching is true.
On my radio, say that. I just heard you say that.
Eh? So what I'm trying to say, community, is that a new technology is here called Ethereum. Actually, it's a technology. The reason why I'm calling it a technology, you need to understand it the way we understand the internet technology. Google created an app store, which is facilitating. Actually, Google as an infrastructure, which is enabling developers to launch their software on the internet. That is what Ethereum is. Developers and institutions are launching on Ethereum because Ethereum is a platform which is like an app store. If I understand Steve very well, imagine what we are joking around. The era that we are going is an era where it is an era where you work smart, you don't work hard. Steve just sat down and cracked his head and came up with a multi-million-dollar project. Yeah, and that is where we are going. God is expanding our knowledge as we progress with life. Imagine how we have developed, how mankind has developed in our lifetime. Look, 20 years ago, how many new things have arrived here? The internet. Can I make a joke? Imagine when the internet came, the first phones which arrived were those tiny phones. In Kenya, we call them mulikamwizi. They are not internet. They don't have internet capabilities. People feared. People feared those when they came because even managing them was a challenge. Then we upgraded from those mulikamwizi to touch screen. There are people who even now, I'm not afraid to say, even fear touch screen. Most in Africa still are using those phones. Why? Because they fear the technology. Let me also tell you something. Life in the developed world is very, very difficult. Without technology, you can't survive. I don't know what we would do without Google Maps, for instance. If you are in the city of New York today, you are new and you are driving because in America you have to drive. There are certain areas which are exclusively for the rich. There are no matatus. There are no public passengers, and they don't even want it there. So if you go to America, you have to drive, and the streets are so complex and complicated. The high rises, the roads, one road is 10 lanes, 2 and 10 lanes, 2, and they intertwine. Without a GPS, you can't survive. That is what technology is. People are living that life in America. Even those who are born and bred in America can't reach home if they go to a new state, and they don't have GPS, Google Maps to guide them to drive from point A to point B. You cannot. I'm just bringing this fact home. Still, that looking back at the arrival of internet technology in early 90s, what can we learn from there? Imagine if this one for money leaves us behind, we will be doomed. You can't move from point A to point B. And these are a fact. This is not fiction. This is fact. Let's continue.
We're actually done. Actually done. Wow, thank you so much for that. The way you explained internet, that we cannot live without internet, and soon we are not going to be able to live without digital currency, which is going to be actually tokenized. The good part, the most interesting part is the countries are actually now building on Ethereum. The likes of Japan, US, they are all building their stablecoin using Ethereum network. What does it tell us is Bullrun ecosystem? All three of our tokens are under Ethereum network. Bullrun, which is paired direct with USDC. The two of them, which is Killer Whale and Survivor, they are directly paid with Ethereum. Imagine the money and companies that are actually building on this Ethereum network, or the liquidity that is going to come, or the money that is going to come through Ethereum network, we are going to benefit, and these tokens are going to also benefit, and that's an added advantage for us. So you are not just being positioned, you are not just being positioned in an ecosystem, you are positioned in an ecosystem that is well built, which has the fundamentals that are needed on this particular Bullrun that is coming. Because truly speaking, there's too much money that is going to come on chain. And now, if you are just investing in any other coin, just like, I'm not saying don't invest in any other coin, no, I'm just saying you should understand the coin that you're holding. You should understand the fundamentals, the tokenomics of that coin, the financial mechanism or engineering that is behind that particular tokens that you're holding. So as I said, three of them, they are under the same network, Ethereum network, which means we are going to benefit. We are just like their children. We are going to benefit whatever our mother is going to earn, to get from their salary. We are going to enjoy the money. So same applies when it comes to Ethereum being paid with our tokens, all of them, three of them. So this brings us to the end of this session. Before we go, I would like to go to your comments, but before I go to the comment section, those are here for the first time, please help us to subscribe so that we grow our channel. Subscribe and also turn on the notification button so that whenever we have such events, you are able to see or to have a notification that will come on your phone to notify you that we are online or we are live. So please feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you didn't do, even though you are not new on this platform, you can always go and subscribe. Please, let's subscribe to our channel so that we grow together. Thank you for that. Let me go through the comment section. Our first comments, it says Queen Goleba, she said, thank you again. Another beautiful day, Queen Deby and King George. Let's learn together. Thank you so much, my queen. Hope you learned something from what we were sharing with you today. We have Queen Dr. Lillian, she's saying, we are patiently waiting. Thank you, Queen. Hope you get something from what we're sharing with you today. We also have our King Steve, our developer, is here and supporting us. Thank you so much, King Steve. We appreciate you so much for coming even to support us. Welcome. He's saying, welcome to another session with our amazing King George and Queen Deby. We're looking forward to today's session with great anticipation. Thank you for making yourselves available for us. Thank you so much, King Steve, for that amazing comment. Thank you all for coming too. to support us also. It's one thing to see your developer coming and to hear from you talking. It's like seeing your professor or your teacher coming and seeing you talking. That is very interesting. Thank you so much for that. We have our queen Sinoga Dube saying, Queen, she's a queen. Thank you, King George and Queen Debbie, for today's session. Looking forward to being enlightened. Thank you so much. Hope you were enlightened. King Titus rocket ready. Countdown. Lift off. Okay, welcome. Thank you for that. She's sending fire emojis. Thank you for that. Queen Balanta, she's saying, greetings, Bullrun family. Thank you for this great session, Queen Deb and King George. Thank you so much, my queen. We have our beautiful Queen Mother in the house also. Greetings, family. Another day of enlightenment. Thanks to our amazing Queen Debbie and King George for taking the lead to educate us. Thanks to all our community members who tuned in. Thank you so much, Queen Mother, for supporting us also in your busy schedule. It's one thing to see your developer coming and listen to the community. It's so powerful. Thank you so much, Queen Mother. We have our Queen, Dr. Lillian Black. She's saying it is another session with our own Queen Debbie and King George. Go on and add and go on and bless us and let the world know what a gem we have. I trust you guys. Thank you so much, our queen. Thank you so much for even blessing us for also on Wednesday for such a beautiful session we had with you. We also have our beautiful Queen Mother Caroline. She's saying greetings. Thanks to Queen Debbie and King George for enlightening us. The session was very informative and inspiring. King George, you are something else. Indeed, we have a gem in the house with the gem. Now we also have a professor in our king's territory. So we have Queen Barbara. Queen Barbara saying, "Crypto is a hurricane." Well said. Say it loudly, King George. Thank you, Queen Debbie, for such a powerful session with our king. Thank you so much, Queen Barbara, for such an amazing comment you put out there. Queen Tomilet was saying, thank you, Queen Debbie and King George, for inspiring and empowering us. We are really blessed to be in this ecosystem. Indeed, it's a blessing, my queen. Queen Wangechi, she's saying, greetings, family. Thank you for the powerful session, Queen Debbie and King George, and for tackling one of the challenges in the crypto space. Thank you so much, my queen, for that. I hope you take away something out of that. We also have King Abdullah. He's saying, good day. Today we are thrilled to have King George and a renewed blockchain expert and investor sharing his insight and expects. Thank you so much, King Abdullah, for that. We have Queen Naledi. She's saying, hello, my queen. There is an echo. Okay. Sorry for that. Yeah, I think there was an echo from your side, King George. I don't know if you had a phone that was on. Yeah, I also received that from Queen Mother, that there was an echo coming from King George. Yeah, so if you have a phone that is on, maybe you are watching with another phone, just may you try to put the volume down or whatever. I don't know, maybe to turn it off also. Thank you so much, Queen, for that. Also, Queen Mother, thank you so much for that. So she's also saying, thank you, King George, for coming and dish out for this special community. Thank you so much, my queen. Thank you so much, my queen. Queen Bundu is saying, have heaven on earth, powerful. Well said, King George. Thank you so much, my queen. We have Queen Faith, greetings, community. Thank you so much, Queen Faith Joko. We have Queen Nadia. She's saying, King George, thank you. The way you explain it, even a schooler can understand. Let's spread the word community. Thank you so much for that. We are spreading the word indeed. So we have another one from Queen Grace. Queen Grace is saying that is powerful, King George. Thank you for educating us. The session is enjoyable as well. Thank you, Queen Debbie, for always being there as our host of this session. Thank you so much, my queen, for that comment. Thank you so much, Queen Golaba is saying true, King George. We are going to work smart. Indeed, working smart is the goal, not working hard. We have also Queen Kenyuel saying good education. Thank you, leaderships. Thank you so much, my queen. We always have our Queen Louisa. She's saying happy Thursday, Bullrun family. Enjoying the session all the time. Thank you, King George and Queen Debbie, for your time and commitment. Empowered and learning all the time. Thank you so much, my queen. Hope you take away something from the session. So thank you so much, community. I'll give it back to our King George, just to give us a closing remarks before I dismiss everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. It was a very wonderful session. I also enjoyed it, although I was a presenter, but the message really must have gone down well from the reaction by our community. What I would just like to request is that this is a joint effort. We need more kings to come up so that we help push this wheel of fortune that we have in front of us. Yeah, and I also want to add that each and every one of us is blessed in various fields. Whatever you can contribute towards helping the community to reach its objective, you are welcome. Yeah, that's all I can say. Otherwise, I want to wish you again have a good evening, a good night, and it was wonderful talking to you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for to just come and educate the community. We appreciate you, and I'm so honored also to share a stage with you, because you are such enthusiast. When it comes to this, you have been a good leader in our ecosystem, and I'm seeing you now changing. Like, we are becoming a professor in front of me, like just you're changing in front of me. So we really need more of you. So community, those who want to also come and share, you are allowed at any given time. You are free. Just get in touch with us and get to understand that we can always build this together. We are not going to say it's only Debbie, it's only King George. No. We also want everybody to be on board. So those who haven't subscribed, as I said, please subscribe, and also hit the notification box, so that each time we are having sessions, you are able to see these sessions. They are educational. You learn a lot. You also get inspired and empowered in this waiting period that we are. So community, I just want to thank you so much. As we can see, I have any other comments before I check out. So until we meet again, it's bye-bye from our side. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.